Hey, it's Jabbo. I'm not a Lego master, but I am one of 3 people that Lego Masters Fox, decided to send this hoodie to. So thank you, Lego Masters Fox, uh, for sending me the hoodie. I meant to wear this earlier in the year, and I forgot. I have a confession. I wanted to get this out of the way. I thought about doing it towards the end of the video, but now I'm going to do it early. I made a mistake this year, and I accidentally wore the same thing twice. I didn't realize it at the time. I had gone through my videos and checked to see if I had worn it, and I didn't see it, but it wasn't prominent in the thumbnail. So see if you can find the thing. Now, I did wear something that was the same, but it was different, subtly different. But this was, I literally wore exactly the same thing in 2 videos. So my goal of wearing something different 365 days of the year, I failed. And I apologize to you. I have let you down. I hope nobody cares though. But since I wore really only 363 things before today, I'm going to have to wear 2 today. Even though it's December 31st, I was kind of getting hot, and I still am hot. Welcome to BrickTsar. It's your home for vintage Lego. Like I said, I'm Jabbo. That's the name my family gave me at birth. Not my given name that's on my birth certificate, but that's what my family called me. All the people that knew me growing up, that's what they called me. That's what they still call me today. So that's why I say I'm Jabbo. I didn't know what I wanted to do today, much like SpongeBob and Patrick in Balloon Day, but I was driving down the road and I got to thinking about Kevin Hinkle because he posted on Instagram about selling off all of his Lego stuff, and he's got Jeff to help him to sell it. And Kevin, I'm sure, I haven't gone and looked at the things that Jeff's going to be listing and all that, but I'm sure he has a impressive collection, being that he worked for the Lego group for many, many years. And it made me think of Kevin and what he meant to the community as a community manager. I guess he was the last community. Does Lego even have a community manager? I don't guess they do. So Kevin, I remember, he's one of those people, I do remember the first time I met him. He said, "Hey, BrickTsar," or was something like that. It was like, "What's up, BrickTsar?" Or he was sitting behind one of the counters at Brick Fair, Alabama in 2014. He knew who I was. I didn't know who he was, but I quickly figured it out. Kevin Hinkle, the Lego community manager. So this little up-and-coming, monotone speaking YouTuber, Kevin knew who I was. And that, when I look back on it now, that's pretty incredible that he knew who I was at that time. And I wish Lego had somebody like Kevin today, somebody who actually cares about the whole community, not just select few that only say positive things about them. Because I have always been openly critical or openly commending of the things that I either like or that I dislike. I want Lego as a company to succeed. I want them to continue making good products. I also want them not to suck. I also would like to see certain things. I also understand that Lego can't do everything. It's like, I know a lot of people complain about licensed themes versus traditional Lego IP, like their own stuff that they come up with. Some feel like they focus too much on license. Some feel like they don't do enough of the other. And those are the same 2 people, by the way. Some people don't mind both of those. Some people only care about the license theme. There's a balance there. So Lego, again, they can't please all the people all the time, but they can do things that they make so many products that you can find something you like. I think that Lego having a bunch of licensed themes doesn't take away from the others. But I do think that they could do a better job of listening to the community. They don't listen. And even when they do polls, they don't listen. And I know they're talking about doing a subscription service where you pay a monthly fee. I don't think that's going to be anything that's going to be worth your money. Lego, two things Lego fails at traditionally is games. I'm not talking about video games. I'm just talking about like Lego like types of games, and they fail at these monthly services. I signed up for Brickmaster Academy or whatever it was called, Lego Master. I don't know what it's called now. It was a failure. So they fail at things like that. Oh, and they can't do apps. I guess that's the biggest thing they fail at is apps. So I think Lego should focus. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing apps or digital games or even board games, but the focus I always should think should be the brick. So like when Lego did the board games, they flooded the market with board games. If I had been the guy that tells you that's a good idea or that's a bad idea, I said don't make so many all at once. Just trickle them out. Do 1 or 2 a year. They just flooded the market with all these games, and it's like, yeah, they're all the same game, just branded differently. Just no. And so the only one that really stuck, I think, that people still actually look at is the Heroica. So if they had just focused on that, or 1 or 2, and then maybe introduced another game in a couple of years, but they flooded the market. And so they do things that I think those resources could have been used towards something else, and then they tend to ignore things that are very popular in the community. They don't do anything to support it. And I'll give you the 2 biggest examples. The 2 most popular things at a Lego convention. What are they? Great ball contraption and trains. Great ball contraption and trains. Lego, where are the trains? Why aren't you making great ball contraption parts kits? Or actually, I guess that's what Mindstorms is. But wouldn't it be neat if they made a module kit? Like we get these that the great ball contraption people make. Like I'm signing up for the one at Brick Fair. I hope I can get in. That's one of those things you got to. There's only a limited number available, but I've signed TheyMightBeBricks and myself up because I want to do the workshop for the great ball contraption. I'm not good at designing those things, but I do enjoy building the kits and seeing the things that go behind making a great ball contraption module. So great ball contraption, #1 thing at conventions, and it's a totally fan-made thing. Then the other is trains. Now Lego has made a couple of trains, but the train theme has just been neglected. And I hear you Bionicle fans, you're like, well, we're totally neglected. They totally forgot about us. And yes, they did. So I don't get it. I mean, there's a demand there for trains. So I think you can improve on the train theme. I think you can do things that support the great ball contraption community at large, not just the ones that get lug bolt. How about us normal people that aren't in lugs, do things like that. So those are just a couple of things I would like to see Lego do better with. And again, I appreciate Kevin and all the years that he served with Lego, and I really hate how things turned out for him. And I think the most telling thing is how Lego took somebody who was an advocate for them to the community and turned them to somebody who they don't like and turned them against the hobby. And at times I feel like that. So it's like, and I've seen it with other people where they get frustrated and they just want to give up because of the way they feel like they're not being heard. And again, Lego can't please everybody. I don't expect everything that I want that they would be able to make, but I want to be at least felt like you're listening, even if you're really not. Maybe I should write letters. But as somebody, I've been doing these, this is my 10th year of making YouTube videos dedicated to Lego building products. I've done probably more individual videos that were hauls than anybody else in the history of YouTube. because every video is a haul, just about, except for this one. This one, even though I got a package right there I could open, I'm not going to open. I refuse to open it. I'm not going to open it today. I'm looking at you, package. It's just tipper truck parts, but not the ones I need. I need the plates. I need the, yes, and Lego, bring back the 4x10 red plate. That's my other request. Lego, bring back the 4x10 red plate, so people stop charging $36 for a new condition red plate. So bring back trains, make up great ball contraption modules, and the 4x10 red plate, and all will be good. But so yeah, I was just, of all the things that I've done, wearing a different shirt almost in every video. Am I going to have to go through and do this? You know what, I think what I'll do is I got all my shirts. I got them all boxed up. I'm going to put them in the drawers. I'm going to wait till we have a leap year. Because you can, that's the most days ever is in a year is a leap year, 366. So I'll do this again in a leap year. How about that? And then everybody can get off my back. Get off my back. Nobody's really on my back. But yeah, anyway, so that's just what I was thinking about today. Thank you, Kevin Hinkle, for all the years in the Lego community. Thank you for knowing who I actually was. I really enjoyed the times we've met you at the conventions. And sad to see you leave the community. We 100% support you as an artist. Don't ever, if you're an artist, a creator, don't ever let a large multi-billion-dollar corporation get you down. Stand up for who you are. And I support you, Kevin, even if you're not doing Lego art. Oh, by the way, this thing's hard to take off. Whew. Thanks, Kevin. And I'll see you next year. Don't know what day the video will be made, but I'm still going to make Lego videos. Even if Lego makes me mad, I'll still make Lego videos because that's what I do here. Thank you, Kevin. And hey, you know what? 2022, we're going to make that the year of the train. 2021 was the year of the tipper truck. Look how we, as a community, made a very unloved set that's disappeared from over here, a very unloved set become very popular. So thank you for all you that have been buying your tipper trucks and adding them to your collection. 2022, let's make it about trains. How about that? It's a train revolution. This Kevin Hinkle design, if I didn't say that already. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'll see you tomorrow or Tuesday or Friday. I don't know what day it'll be, but I'll be back in another video.